The Olympics are over, and Saurabh and Kingshuk and I are back for another episode of Sledging Room. We were not able to do last week's episode of Sledging Room, so we have plenty to catch up. We were caught up with that Olympic fever. We were discussing whether India will go past Tokyo's tally. We finished with 6, and that asterisk mark has been continuing. Finished verdict has been delayed. For all those who are seeking a little more context, please listen to Olympic Tales. We have discussed in detail about what has happened with the Indian contingent, what has happened to Vinesh Fogart and her ordeal in Paris. But moving on, there's a cricket break, actually, a rare break for Indian cricket team. It's for over the last 5-6 years, the topic of debate has been this, right? The workload management. Have you ever seen a 1.5 month break for the senior national team, especially the men's senior national team?
I think last time, which I remember, a break happened when the COVID struck.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
After that, there has been no break. They are playing one or the other form of cricket.
Yeah.
We have had so many captains, different coaches, so many players getting their debuts. Sri Lanka tours, Zimbabwe tours.
Exactly.
So
We
this
had concurrent tours also at one point, right?
absolutely, yes. A team is playing a T20I series in Ireland, then you are playing a test series in West Indies. So a lot of things were happening. Right now, I think this is first of its kind break after COVID struck. So it's good. It's good for us.
Even during COVID, after the World Cup, you did not have breaks.
Yes.
It was that. I mean, technically,
I
you
remember,
did not have this
I
one
remember
also.
the 2021 IPL. The second half of the 2021 IPL happened in September, October.
September, October, yeah.
And then October, November, just 6-7 days, you play a World Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah.
That's how tight it was.
This time also.
Yeah.
6-7 days exactly for the World Cup. And after the World Cup, 2 days later, Zimbabwe tour. Then Sri Lanka. So,
Yeah, it feels like a lull. And I think it's very important for everyone involved in the system. Yes, the broadcasters, of course, having paid so much money, they would have tried to slot in a series against someone. But I think you need to give this break, right? You need to give this break to the men's cricket team. And probably the women's cricket team haven't played a lot of matches over the years. You should find this balance, as in they are starting to play more, and we should have this a month's break. But I don't know. There were reports saying that the mini IPL was in the mood and all that.
Oh my God.
But thankfully, they have held it for this year, I think.
Yeah.
Because a lot has happened over the last 2 weeks about the IPL mega auction. What is it gonna be? And that's gonna be the main point of discussion in this sledging room.
Yes.
But before we go there, Gautam Gambhir has got another of his friend to the support staff. Kingshuk, explain that a little bit.
yeah. So, like we have seen how Gambhir has been trusting somebody like Abhishek Nair to get into the system.
Yeah.
And it's happened once again from LSG. Morne Morkel is going to come over to the Indian team as the next bowling coach. And exciting times ahead, because I think Morne has done a fantastic job at LSG, apart from keeping players fit. Apart from that bit, the bowlers have really done well in terms of improving their skill set and showing what new things that they can bring to the table. So exciting times ahead for Indian fast bowlers.
Yeah, been appointed as the Indian men's team bowling coach. BCCI Secretary Jayasha confirmed that on Wednesday. But Saurabh, has Morne worked at KKR? Has he been at KKR?
He played for KKR when they won, and Gambhir was the captain. He was their main bowler. He and Brett Lee in different seasons. But for me, I am looking at a different aspect of this. So Pakistan hired our former coach, Gary Kirsten, as their head coach. So we hired their former bowling coach as our bowling coach. So a different kind of strategy is going on.
Tit for tat is going on.
No, it's not tit for tat.
Getting info about the rival team.
Gary Kirsten won the World Cup with us. Morne Morkel did not win anything with Pakistan. And he was their bowling coach for a very brief stint. But
majorly Sean Tate has worked with him, right?
Yeah, Sean
After
Tate was their media manager.
yes,
At
of
one
course.
point, that poor man used to come to every press conference and even
No.
he even
Every
complained.
press conference that they lost.
Yes,
he even
exactly.
said that once. He even said that in the press conference once, that probably I'm being sent every time we lose and I have to explain this and all that.
So what is
Now how is it shaped up? As in Gambhir, head coach.
He has got
Abhishek Nair, assistant coach. Morne Morkel, bowling coach. 2 assistant coach. Who's the other one?
Ryan Tendeskate.
Ryan Tendeskate.
And this, I think, true foreign support in coaches in the support staff.
Yeah.
I think it has come after a very long period.
2011, 2013.
Something like that. Duncan Fletcher used to be our head coach.
Yeah, Duncan Fletcher was head coach back then.
Yeah.
So after that, Upton with him.
Yeah. But you know what? Are you okay with this? Are you okay with Gambhir being allowed to choose whomever he wants?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ravi Shastri brought Bharat Arun.
Exactly my point.
Nobody trusted who was Bharat Arun, but Ravi Shastri, no, he is going to be my man. And Ravi Shastri, Bharat Arun, they delivered the results.
Yeah.
So I hope Gautam Gambhir has trusted these guys, and these guys deliver it in the same manner as Ravi Shastri and Bharat Arun did. Because we have got a series in Australia.
Yeah.
The biggest thing for us right now in the next 6 months, which will start in November end, I think. The Border Gavaskar five match test series, and I think there are 2 pink ball test matches.
No, I am not very sure about that.
There are reports.
Yeah. 2 pink ball means 236 all-out loading.
Against Australia?
Yeah.
100% they will play only 1 pink ball.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The pink ball test is, it's not the test. It's the build-up game to the series. That's the second one that you're talking about.
Okay. So, I am very excited to see what Morne Morkel brings to our fast bowling lineup. Because you can't teach fast bowling to likes of Bumrah and Shami, even Siraj as of now. But yes, you can definitely hone the skills of the young pacers who are coming up.
Yeah, I think I personally think this, I'm not discrediting what Rahul Dravid did or Paras Mamre did with the team, but we lacked a little bit of that spite that was there with Bharat Arun when going overseas.
Yes.
For instance, if you saw that South Africa tour, we lost while they were chasing 230, 240 odd runs. And that never happened when we toured Australia, we toured England. That England series in 2021, that was something beyond believable. That 2 Indian pacers, Bumrah and Siraj, running through England, Lords and Oval. London was basically breached.
Yeah,
it was. That is the kind of spite. And I think it was about Bharat Arun. Even these bowling coaches and all of them have to manage. As in, they need not, as in like Bharat Arun doesn't have to coach Jasprit Bumrah, but he can spot what is wrong. He can tell him that these things I observed. These are the aspects when you start a spell, be like this. And who better than Morne Morkel, right?
Yeah.
The guy who I think Gambhir himself was troubled by Morne Morkel a lot of times. that steep bounce, seeing Morne Morkel bowl itself made you feel, a little suffocating.
Yeah, it comes to your chest when he bowls at good length, right?
And that too in South African conditions, where he just. And not just the bounce, his line and length consistency, he complemented Dale Steyn beautifully. Hopefully, with the right support staff. But we also have to bring that we lost to Sri Lanka, the ODI series.
Yeah, we lost the ODI
That
series.
was something...
that happened.
Yes,
that happened when you were covering Olympics late night. But that happened. But again, Gambhir, we have struggled against spin for a lot of time, for a lot of... in the recent past, it's not been a very easy record for the Indian batters. But I hope it was Gambhir's first assignment as the head coach. But now with things falling into place and we getting a break, I hope this is a start of something good, something new for the Indian men's cricket team. Because they're already T20 World Cup champions and they have to live up to that reputation over the next 2-3 years with major tournaments coming up.
But before that, I mean, just from taking like the conversation deeper into the Sri Lanka series, what did we learn from Gambhir's first outing with the Indian team?
If you ask me, there were 2 things which I personally find amusing. First, we still can't play leg spinners, Sri Lankan leg spinners. There was a
34-year-old.
There was a mystery spinner from Sri Lanka. His name was Ajanta Mendes. He troubled the likes of Rahul Dravid, Saurabh Ganguly, Sachin Tendulkar. And now we have a 34-year-old guy from Sri Lanka.
Vandarsai.
Yeah. He comes up and then you can't score. You can't chase 230, 240. But you have to create the Sri Lankan team for that. They planned everything properly. Sana Jasuria. Because you saw how disappointed he was in the T20I series. And he knew that his team had the capability. With proper execution of plans, they could do it. And they did it.
So what did he do? He came up and he injured all the fast bowlers. That they could make a spin-setting lineup. And they ran through.
What was shocking for me was a 37-year-old Rohit Sharma was your main batter. He was the captain. He was coming up. He was scoring runs. And the moment he got out, there was a collapse.
Yes.
You could not play any spinner. Be it a leg spinner or a left arm spinner, whoever came in front of you, you gave away your wicket. You tied first game and then you lost 2 games. taking nothing away from Sri Lanka, but that was very, very poor batting performances from Indian team.
Yeah.
And what I was very, very shocked, because I did not watch those games, when I saw the scorecard, why will you change the batting order of a team that reached the final of ODI World Cup 9 months ago?
But obviously you experiment. You went to Sri Lanka thinking that you will experiment as much as possible.
I agree with that experiment bit, but you did experiment in T20 series because you have a young team completely.
My point is, I would agree a little bit with Saurabh, because the Champions Trophy is not far away.
Yeah.
And you got Virat and Rohit back to make sure that you play your best team there.
Yeah.
And I know you still have Virat and Rohit and experiment around them. But if it's not giving you results when you're starting a stint, I still think that they shouldn't have dibbly-dobblied so much.
Anyway, you will get a great practice before Champions Trophy. 5-match T20I series against England. Rohit and Virat will come back. They will play around and stuff. And then go to the 50-over format.
Is an ODI format.
That is what I'm saying. They'll come back, man. Obviously, you need match practice.
Exactly, that is what I'm saying. Because apart from Ravindra Jadeja, you had everyone from the batting order who played the ODI World Cup. So, ideally, you should not have changed the batting order of in any batter, because you kept the top three same. Gill and Rohit were opening, Virat coming at number 3. But why was Shreyas not batting at number 4? Akshay Patel came out to bat at number 4. Then Sundar came
did well.
Sundar came out to bat at number 4. And then KL Rahul was clueless at number 6, number 7. He did not know what to do.
But he is the finisher, right? KL Rahul is essentially the finisher.
Oh, the way he finished your World Cup hopes in the final.
But he did well in several matches also. You can't take 550 runs away from KL Rahul based on one performance.
But I am still saying that you need to have a Rinku Singh in your ODI side right now.
Yes.
T20I mein to rakh lo pehle. And then after you think about ODIs. No problem.
Because
yes,
Hardik Pandya did not play that series. And his importance also shown through. As in, like, it came through. Like, whatever you say, you need that 5-6 overs
and
from him.
And Shivam Dube cannot play ODIs. I'm sorry.
Shivam Dube, as in, it was a far-fetched selection also.
They are doing the same thing with Shivam Dube that they did with Surya Kumar Yadav in the run-up to the 2023 World Cup.
Yes, exactly.
It's a desperate plea that, listen, you are in spin conditions, play, show yourself. And that just hasn't happened.
Yeah, and I think they are also thinking that the Champions Trophy, regardless of whether it happens in Pakistan, which looks unlikely now, even if it's moved out of Pakistan, it's going to be happening somewhere in Asia, subcontinent. So I think the pitches will be like that. So why not pick Rinku for that? That's my question. Why not give him a chance when you're giving so many people a chance? And Rinku, it's not like Rinku hasn't played ODIs. He has done well in ODIs.
Yeah. But now where will you play him? Where will you play him?
There are no series.
Yeah, that is what the whole point is.
Thing. Why Shivam Dube stick to him in T20Is? Give him that role, number 6, number 7. Give him that role. Try him, and he can be someone who can bat he can be a floater, like how you used Washington Sundar in that series.
Absolutely,
he can be a floater. He can bat at number 5, number 4, wherever you want him.
You know what shocked me? I am all for Riyan Parag's talent and all. I don't think he's up on that level where he can play ODIs.
He's 2022 year, like that.
You know why
come.
I'm saying this? Yeah, that will come definitely.
He did bowl well, right?
What I'm saying is, you have players who are up in the line. You have players like Rinku Singh. Why don't give them a chance and settle your unit before 6-7 months before the Champions Trophy? Because you're not going to play a lot more ODIs. Then to give young players chances. You can give them chances after the Champions Trophy also. You already have a very young unit apart from Virat.
You have T20Is to experiment at the moment.
Yeah.
Don't do that in ODI.
Yes.
Against Bangladesh, against New Zealand, against England.
And you have been experimenting. Good. You played Zimbabwe with a new captain. Then you came up and played in Sri Lanka and you made Surya Kumar Yadav your T20I captain. So you have made those calls, and we are all for those calls. But don't do that changes in ODI when you have a settled unit. This is what I believe.
Right.
Yeah. But are we? One more good thing is happening is that these stars are being, that they are going to play a little bit of red ball cricket, domestic cricket before the Bangladesh Test series starts.
Dhakka deke dal diya andar.
Yeah, as in even Rohit and Virat have been, they have been given the choice to play whether Duleep Trophy or not. But at the same time, the BCCI, as we speak, they have announced the Duleep Trophy squads for the first round.
They are not there.
They are not there in this squad, but the first round, if you look at it, Shubman Gill is the captain of Team A, Abhimanyu Easwaran is the captain of Team B, Ruturaj Gaikwad is the captain of Team C, Shreyas Iyer has been made the captain of Team D, which is a good thing for him.
And Rahman is also there in that squad, I think.
Yeah.
With Shreyas.
Ishan Kishan is there, Devdutt Padikkal is there.
Ishan Kishan is making a comeback then.
Ishan Kishan is also making a comeback.
Ishan is making a comeback at Buchi Babu with Jharkhand.
Yeah,
as far as I know.
Proper red ball, Duleep Trophy. Buchi Babu, even Shreyas Iyer and Surya are playing for Mumbai for one round. And Shubman Gill, Mayank Agarwal, Riyan Parag, Dhruv Jurel, KL Rahul is also part of the Duleep Trophy Team A squad. So that's good news. Sarfaraz Khan is back. Rishabh Pant is playing for Team B. So it's actually good news that, the importance for domestic cricket that was being stressed by BCCI Secretary Jay Shah before the World Cup, it's actually, coming into... It's actually becoming a reality.
And
right?
it's good for the Indian cricket, man. Like, if junior players and players who are trying to break into the national team, if they are surrounded by the national team players, that's a big help, right?
Exactly.
Somebody
Absolutely.
like
let's not cover it up by saying that we are good players of spin. You're going to face New Zealand and Bangladesh at home in Test cricket, and World Test Championship points are going to be crucial. After what has happened in Sri Lanka, these players need to get used to spin. We saw that in the England series also. A lot of A-listers struggling, and only those who played domestic cricket, Sarfaraz, Dhruv, all of them came and did their job.
But I
so
really
it's
hope
not
that
going to be easy.
For our domestic test season also, the trend of making those sporty pitches continue.
Yes.
I really hope so, because like in the COVID era test matches or just after COVID era also, we were simply making rank turners. I remember the Ahmedabad pink ball test against England. The ball turned from 6th over. Pink ball is turning from the 6th over. But this time, like for the England series at least, I can say that a visiting team cannot complain about pitches anymore.
Yes.
And that's very important.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
To like ascertain yourself as, like the best test team that's out there, that you dominate outside in their conditions and you can hold up your own in sporting conditions at your home also, instead of making rank turners.
I think this should have been a thing in the past itself, but I think they have been forced to do this, right? Domestic cricket, like we have all discussed in Sledging Room, domestic cricket in the era of Sachin and Saurabh, they all played domestic cricket. Sachin played a domestic match before his final international game.
Yes.
So it's good that they are playing. It's good that these guys are, getting into the groove, giving back to, like you said, these players playing with the youngsters will also help them. It's also a little bit of giving back to the sport.
Exactly.
So that's a good thing as well. But,
Okay, so too much of red ball cricket.
Red ball cricket. Yeah, but
now
the season is going to start. The season is going to start.
Pink ball cricket now.
No,
Bangladesh test will mark the start of the red ball cricket. But like popular demand is asking white ball cricket, let's move there. There was a BCCI meeting with the team owners, Saurabh and Kingshuk, where their sparks flew, it seems. The owners were not in agreement with a lot of things, and the BCCI is now mulling whether they should have a mega auction.
Held somebody in the collars and then
there were reports that KKR owner Shah Rukh Khan
and Nes Wadia,
Punjab Kings owner Nes Wadia
had a heated argument
over
the number of retentions.
Rasgullas and
Punjab, as we know, of course. Punjab, as we know, are probably not in favor of having too many retentions.
Why would they?
Because they always have a clean slate.
100 crores every mega auction
only
they come up with.
Retain Sam Curran and then have a clean slate.
Give 20 crores to Sam Curran.
Yeah, that's kind of... But I firmly believe that there should be probably a mini auction. There's no need for a mega auction.
Why?
I need teams to retain their talents.
Easier to say if you're a CSK fan, obviously.
Yeah.
So even SRH, Abhishek Sharma, even SRH owner has argued in favor of that.
Yeah, because that's the point. There are two completely different ways to think about it, right? Let's say 3 ways to think about it.
Okay.
Mega auction definitely brings the drama.
Yes.
So that's BCCI's side for it.
Yes.
That it is an engagement thing for them.
Absolutely it is.
For somebody like CSK, SRH, even KKR, who are putting in DC, especially DC, who are putting in a lot of money to build up their team from scratch, find these small players and putting them into their academy. Am I obviously everyone wait? That's what I'm arguing.
All big teams are part of Punjab Kings and RCB.
No, several teams. They are putting in money to build a talent pool, right? Why would they give them away every 4 years?
Yeah.
And then if you are in RCB, Punjab Kings and whatnot, you are crying because who do you want to retain? It's a horrible team. For 4 seasons, you have been horrible. And obviously, you don't want the group of players anymore. You want to reset once again.
Yeah.
And that is essentially the drama that BCCI thrives on, right? That keeps the league intact. My argument is that if you would have it in CSK or SRH way, you would say that, no mega auctions anymore. Let's do transfer windows.
Yes.
And let's get things done by settling it between ourselves.
Yes.
You will never leave your top players unless there is an ego battle and some things like that.
Yeah.
Does that not mean the cricket structure that we know in India, where everybody is goody two-shoes to their teams, does that not mean that the gulf between a good team and a bad team will keep increasing and increasing and increasing? Is that good for the league, which does not have a promotion and a demotion system? That is what I'm arguing.
Exactly. If you have a mega auction, you should have a promotion or a demotion system. You should have a relegation system.
But then you should have more teams.
Yeah.
You can't just have 8 teams and then promote and relegate amongst them.
10 teams already.
Exactly.
10 teams, yeah, sorry.
So basically, then you know what will happen. Then the argument will be that are you okay with diluting the quality of the league for the next 5-7 years by building more teams, obviously.
Yeah.
Diluting the quality of the league and then starting this whole system.
See, I am not against auction. See, like we have discussed in the sledging room before, auction gives the player his right to, fix his value and be in a fair market.
Transfer window will also give you the same right here.
How?
So
No.
I want to leave the club.
Yeah.
Right? My contract runs up till next year or next 2 years. If the franchisee wants to make money from me, they'll try to sell me over. And if I really don't like the franchisee and want my right to be protected, I will see through my contract.
You are talking from a position of privilege. You're an A-lister player.
Yeah.
But what about an uncapped player who is good enough, who's coming into the auction for 20 lakhs, and sometimes we have seen stories of them getting 2 crore, 3 crore. What will happen to them? They will be bought.
No.
They will be transferred.
Yeah. So
But the whole...
What will be the base? What will be the price? What will be the price then? What
you
is
know,
the minimum
you know,
price?
that the franchises will decide.
That is what I'm saying.
And that is not a problem for them at all. So let's say that somebody like Riyan Parag, and this is pre-good Riyan Parag. It's like 4 seasons of Riyan Parag where he was very, very bad. Now, Rajasthan says that, listen, I value him highly because he will be very, very good. And I value him at 5 crores. And CSK also says, I also think Parag is also extremely good. If I don't catch him at 5 crores now, tomorrow he will be 10 crores. Buy him at 5 crores. Give him a salary separately. We can move the Premier League way. We can move the football way.
If you want to move the football way, you have to change a lot of things. First thing, that 100 crore cap should be wiped out.
Not at all.
You should not have that.
FFP has to be there.
No.
Financial fair play has to be there.
Yeah, but 100 crore price back is not going to help you. If you want a transfer window thing.
Why not? It's the same as the auction.
Second thing. Second thing. What happens right now is a player like Rinku Singh is bought for 50 lakh. So whatever he does in this league, he is playing for 50 lakh across the seasons till a mega auction or till the team decides to leave him out.
Yeah.
Now when you have that Premier League kind of thing, Rinku Singh can handle a transfer request saying, I need more money or I want to move to a particular team that gives me more money.
Yeah, which is the right of the player, right?
Yes, exactly.
It can be done, but it's again the whole, you would argue that this whole new structure, will the fans who are not, read well about these transfer windows and
one more
football
thing.
and all, will they accept
before all this happens, if you're going to do away with the auction, I think the IPL has to be a little more transparent. Like we can't be sitting, we can't be sitting and wondering, how much did RCB pay for Cameron Green?
Yeah.
How did this move from Hardik Pandya happen? It can't be left to wild guessing and reports and your team sources saying, it can't be that. The fans need accountability if they are investing their time and money in watching this product, in consuming this product, right? So you need to move towards that much of transparency if you're going to abolish auction. I am not saying abolish auction, but give them at least, even in this meeting, they discussed that let's have at least from 6 to 8 retentions, which includes RTMs. Probably have 5 retentions and give them 3 RTMs.
Then why are you doing then don't call it a mega auction.
No,
it's
you can't call it a mega auction. You have to call it a mini auction. I am saying the mega auction defeats the purpose. If you're only giving the teams 3 players to retain from a pool of 25, that's not fair.
No, but if you want mega auctions right now, what about teams like Mumbai Indians who played 3 seasons, 20, 21, 20 and they were dominating everyone. But because of this mega auction thing, they had to let go.
Leave out everyone. Yeah, that's not fair to them.
Yeah, Delhi Capitals has a very good side.
Exactly.
And also, why is RTM a thing? I never understood
Yes,
this. What is an RTM, yaar? I am willing to play 10.5 crores is my last bid, and then you suddenly say, okay,
No.
Nahi dunga.
So
This defeats the purpose, na?
No, the thing is, imagine you are Mumbai Indians,
Okay.
and I am targeting someone like Tilak Verma. So you are given only 4 retentions and 2 RTMs on top of that. Your 4 retentions will be probably Hardik, Surya, Rohit, Bumrah,
Yeah.
right? But if you are given 6 retentions, you will retain Tilak Verma and go away. But if I am willing to buy Tilak Verma from you,
Give 25 lakhs extra. Buy him.
no, but that is what I'm saying. I will keep pricing the price so that your option of RTM will go away.
Yeah, but it defeats the whole point of the auction only. If you
It
really
gives
want the
it gives
player,
the
buy him.
second string of stars in a team a little bit of leeway. That's what I think.
No, if you ask me, mega auction should happen. First thing.
And how many retentions?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And why should it happen? Oh, we batao.
4 retentions, mega option should happen. Or you
And
don't
RTM?
have...
RTM?
No RTM. Or either you don't have auctions at all. This is my idea. Simple. When you are having mega auctions or auctions, the whole idea is there are some players who are getting very good money, especially in these short mini auctions. But in mega auction, you will not see a player getting over 20 crores. Yeah. All these high price players like Mitchell Stark, Pat Cummins, Ben Stokes, for that Chris Morris, they all got those money when it was a mini auction.
Yeah.
When you have a mega auction, the prize money is not divided equally, but it is divided better than what is divided when a short auction
Because
happens.
fresh bana raha na, demand nahi hai.
Yes.
उस
So
player
that is
के
my
लिए.
whole idea. Either you don't have an auction, or right now if you have, because you know what I believed, because Parth Jindal, the co-owner of Delhi Capitals, he came out and said he was shocked at the idea that now these people want to abolish mega auction. Because it was already in the plan of BCCI. They had already mentioned that we will have a mega auction after 2024 IPL.
Yeah.
So why will you change your plans suddenly? Okay, you want to have all these team owners come and say this happens, that happens. So Punjab Kings does not want any retention. Will you agree to that? If you will not agree to Punjab Kings, will you agree to Mumbai Indians? I want 8 retentions. Will you agree to CSK demand that Dhoni can play as an uncut player? Why?
So this for sure, this CSK and Punjab Kings, some MI also little such sneaky franchises.
Exactly.
Nah, it's irritating. Now you want to bring Dhoni as an uncapped player.
Why?
That rule existed till 2021. What's
Existed.
wrong in that?
Yeah. Because it is past tense. That's why the thought only is wrong in that. You want to go back to the old system, which you should not. That is horrible. And Punjab Kings, obviously, because you cannot invest money and planning in making your team for 4 years. So you want to ruin the entirely other teams.
And one more thing. Yeah. Punjab Kings, the owner, the management, I think they are absolutely crazy people. Why? Even now, I can name at least 5 players in that team that can be retained. Yeah. You have invested in them.
They will return Sam Curran.
That's what I'm saying. You can return Arshdeep Singh. You have a very good left-arm pacer who can be an India's test pacer also, all-format pacer in the near future. Then you have got Jitesh Sharma. Whatever you did with him in the past IPL.
That's it, 2 players.
Yeah.
No, Ashutosh is there.
Ashutosh Sharma
but
is
how
there.
can you retain Ashutosh Sharma? 20 lakhs ko leke, you have to pay him 4 crores. Does that make budgetary sense?
That is the whole idea.
Uncapped
that is the whole idea.
You have.
Either you trust a player and you give him that money, which he deserves.
Is there.
He performed for you. It's not like he has not performed for you.
And also the big question is that all of this discussion will go out of the window if an impact player is not there. The second impact player is not there, na?
Yes.
Ashutosh and Shashank will be thrown out of the window. At least one of them. Because you can't extend the batting lineup anymore, right?
Yeah, I am completely against. As in, I know.
You know, if you talk about batting lineup, Punjab Kings did not have a top order. All that happened was when these two used to come and do.
Yeah. Oh, if they retain Shikhar Dhawan, then to
Shikhar Dhawan
one
is not
more
getting
season
retained.
khatam.
I personally think that Shikhar probably his time is
and
over.
You know, I don't think BCCI will do away with this mega auction thing. Primarily because, as you mentioned, it is attention grabbing, money grabbing thing for them.
Yeah.
And before every 4 years they come and let's throw this dice and let's catch all money. This is how BCCI works.
But I still think a mega auction takes away whatever. As in, like, it
definitely takes away. I agree with both of you. Yeah. Because for any fun, for example, I am a DC fan. I would not have wanted that 2020 side to be torn away. You will not want a CSK side that won 2 IPLs. A Mumbai Indians fan will not want that.
One argument there.
Yeah.
So it's not like that franchises also don't work around mega auctions, right? Stark was bought for 24 crores. Cummins was bought for 20 crores for the same reason, because they will be there for 1 season.
Exactly.
Franchises know this very well. The players know it very well.
Yeah.
That is why you will see Stark will not come here this season.
No,
Pat Cummins will not come in here this season. They will wait.
Yes.
1 year ही तो skip करना IPL. And they can rest, they can prep for other series as Champions Trophy, etc., etc.
Absolutely right. This is what Parjindal argued, that you have planned and people have planned and bought players looking at that strategy that we will have a mega auction. Now you don't want a mega auction. This is not how it happens. BCCI is the most organized board. If the way that they work out things, how can you change things suddenly? 6 months before, okay, no. Because these players...
BCCI have shown that tendency over the last 2 years, changing things at the last minute. Selection calls देखो.
No, they don't change the major rules.
Major rules का अभी तक वो need नहीं पड़ा है ना आने को.
That's what they don't let it happen.
That is the thing. But before we go, a quick summary of whatever we spoke about the mini auction, mega auction or mini auction now.
Yeah.
What do you guys want? Mega auction, mini auction, and number of retentions.
See, I have already said it. Either have a mega auction or don't have the mega auction at all. And I don't want this RTM nonsense.
But retentions?
Have 4 retentions only. If you want to have a mega auction.
Yeah.
This is what I believe.
4 के जगह 5 कर दो. Retentions 5 कर दो. And then throw everybody in the auction pool. 5 players से ज़्यादा आपको क्या चाहिए यार? 2 fast bowlers हो गया. 2 batters हो गया. Exactly. और एक promising player हो गया.
Because if अगर 10 टीमें हैं, if you look at those 8 of this team apart from RCB and what is that team's name? Punjab Kings. Each team can have and identify 5 players at least where they can want to rebuild.
Overseas 4 players. Every single franchisee has fixed on, apart from RCB and Punjab.
Yes.
Every team has fixed set of 4 players that play. At max 5. 3 उसमें से रख लो. And 2 Indian stars you have. Say for example, DC. Possibly the team that will be most hurt by this auction. क्या है? You have Stubbs, Rishabh, Akshay, JFM, and who else do you have?
Mukesh Kumar no. Akshay Patel,
Kuldeep बोल दिया, fixed retention. Pant हो गया, fixed retention. And then question is JFM or Stubbs.
You choose that is a tough choice. You choose between one. Whoever you want.
David Warner खत्म. कोई chance
नहीं.
Warner,
Ricky Ponting on. They want a Mitchell Marsh. They can go in auction.
2 crores. Everybody will buy Warner. Possibly Punjab Kings, and they will make him the captain. यही करेगा ये लोग.
और RCB.
हाँ, बहुत clean है. But that's what I'm saying. That you know the players that you need to build your core around. Do it, and that would not require more than 5 players.
Great.
What do you think?
I don't care if a mega auction happens, mini auction.
You are a CSK fan.
10 retentions.
All he wants uncapped player.
Bring back the uncapped player rule.
And Thala should play.
Because
पैसा नहीं देंगे थाला को, behind the way दे देंगे.
But MS has always, MS has, one good news is that MS has hinted that reports have said MS has hinted he is ready to play one more season, but based on retention rules. But frankly speaking, I don't want a mega auction. I want 4 players retention plus 2 RTMs.
Impact player नहीं होगा तो थाला खत्म.
I don't want impact players. You can say.
So Akshay said he wants 4 retentions and 2 RTMs, but he doesn't want a mega auction. How will this work?
No, yes. After that, have an auction. Whatever auction you call.
So that is a mega auction because you have only 6 players.
Yeah. After that, whatever you want to call.
Call it. See, at the end of the day, it is giving away more players, giving away less players, right?
Because mega auctions give more chances to players getting.
Of course.
Okay, just before we wrap this up, is there a better way than auction to solve this problem? Solve this drama? What?
Yes. Change your whole system. As you mentioned, I mentioned.
Draft is there. I just want to
I don't like this draft idea. Bring up transfer season.
Draft is a beautiful way of assuring this parity, that Stark does not get 24 crores.
I understand
does not get 20 crores.
But draft does not work in the current spectrum.
Why?
No, it does not. You see how PSL are, if you go and look at PSL, every franchise is coming and complaining that we are suffering. Our team has suffered because of this draft system.
Why?
No, this does not give you proper, because, 5 players, draft mein kya hota hai? Explain people what is draft.
So there are 5 rungs of categories of players. Let's say the top player goes for 10 crores. The next top goes for 8 crores, 5 crores, 7 crores, whatever, jo bhi hai. And then you fix those category ka players and you decide which player deserves which category.
Yeah.
And 100 crore ka aapka purse hai.
Yeah.
Right? So you know which player you want to spend money on, bar how much do you have to spend money on.
But that in itself is debatable. Because, for example, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Bumrah are top grade. I understand. But there will be battle between KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, who is bigger?
हाँ तो वो आप डिस्कशन से बनाओ, जिसको पसंद नहीं आ रहा घर जाएगा.
नहीं, this is not how it works, na. Because if Pakistan has struggled, PSL is struggling. Every franchise is.
But not everyone wants to play PSL, na bhai. Our league is the best in the world.
It is not about. I'm just saying that PSL is the only recognized league which has draft system right now.
No, BBL has.
Okay, BBL has.
The 100 has.
But everywhere you can see, because everybody.
Oh, SA20 also has draft, kya?
No.
SA has auction.
Auctions. They have auctions. They had auctions.
Okay.
But what is my point is, auction is a good way of giving players and the franchise owners a two-way
or if you want this
two-way route to fairness.
Yeah.
But I firmly believe that there should be more than 5 retentions.
Players को क्या
and not
fairness
more
मिल रहा
than
auction
7,
में?
8.
Players को क्या fairness
What are
मिल
you
रहा auction
speaking?
में?
What are you saying, King?
Let's say
an uncapped player coming into the auction and walking away with 4 crore.
But there are
where
other
will you
players
get it?
also.
In a draft system, can you ensure that it happens?
वही तो, you can ensure the ring that you are in, right? मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि let's say for example this auction system में
for the next year you come to the draft, what will
was
happen?
KKR's best player last to last year, ठीक है? पैसा कितना मिला? 80 लाख ही मिला ना?
I will give you Pakistan's example.
I am Mumbai Indians.
I will give you example of Pakistan. So there was a player called, I think, Irfan Niazi. He's a very good player. He was uncapped. He was picked for 2 years. He was the top wicket taker of Quetta Gladiators when they won the PSL. Then what happens? He does not have the money and he gets an injury after the season. He does not have the money and Pakistan cricket board, wallah, no help. The players goes down the drain because he does not have the money. He can't help himself. Okay.
But why did he not earn the money? मतलब पैसा तो मिला ना लीग से.
Draft.
इतना कम पैसा था ना.
What? Yeah.
20 lakhs.
If I am,
हाँ तो हमारा बहुत बड़ा होगा ना भाई.
If I am Mumbai Indians, and I am unearthing Bumrah, and I want him to be, if I am letting him in the auction, he should earn money.
Yeah.
If I have to buy him from the auction, if other people also know that Bumrah is good enough, they have to pitch more money. I will be ready with 5 crores because I have scouted him. But when I have to buy him, if for instance CSK know that Bumrah is good enough, they will pitch in money. And they will make it 2 crore, 3 crore. But at the end of the day, I know that I have scouted this guy, and I am confident that if I pay him 6 crore, he is good enough. And that's how a player's life changes.
तो retention कर रहा है ना भाई आप उसको. आप पहले से so draft का वही point है ना कि you discuss with the players and the player wants to go to you because पैसा same है ऊपर top rank पे.
Tomorrow, if I am not happy, if I am KL Rahul and I want to come into the auction, if a team like RCB wants a captain, they're going to pay me more than...
If this is the case, now do the transfer policy thing. I'm telling you.
That is what I'm saying.
I'm telling you.
If this is the case. Transfer policy is the best thing.
Transfer is already there mid-season, but not...
But there is no partiality.
Using it.
Yeah.
And teams that have used it this time finished at the bottom of the table. That has become a curse. That has become a curse now.
And there was no transparency now. Whatever happened,
exactly.
what money did you give this player? Because
exactly.
You can deduct whatever money you want from your purse.
Yeah.
That is a different thing. But you are giving something different.
Yeah.
There were reports that Hardik Pandya, Gujarat Titans got 100 crore for Hardik Pandya and all. Yeah. So this thing does not help.
I think IPL is at this stage where it is already surpassed expectation. Not many people expected it to be one of the best leagues in 10-15 years time and sustain the interest. It has done it. But I think it's time for the BCCI and the IPL organizers to ensure that the governance around this building of the league, as in like the player auction, the transfer and all that, is properly normalized, standardized, so that the viewers feel more, compelled to watch it. Like they don't feel like, okay, this is just another league. They know that there is these guys are taking it importantly, and we should also do that. As in, like the interest will go only then.
I think that is why these franchisee owners have gone and bought teams from other leagues also, and then they will bind these players into some contract that you will play for my sister franchises only. Like if you have been bought by Delhi Capitals, you can play for Dubai Capitals and Pretoria Capitals.
You already heard reports that Mumbai have done that with Rashid Khan and all of them a lot of times.
Yeah.
So that is also moving towards a franchise-based model of
football-based model.
Yeah.
That's it's gonna be fun. But as we move into the end of the year, we have the BGT. Before that, couple of good test series. But I think this mega auction will, the debate around the mega auction and the build up to the mega auction will, consume our interest over the next few months. Hopefully. The cricket season is a cracker of a season. There's plenty of cricket season happening, and the Diamond Leagues, a couple more Diamond Leagues, and we'll bring all those updates. And before all that, we have the Vinesh's verdict has been delayed until Friday, which is August 16. We'll bring back one more episode of Olympic Tales and round the Olympics campaign there. We are still, having that asterisk symbol there. We want to get that out, whether Vinesh wins that medal, whether she wins or not. like a lot of people have been saying, she has done her job there. It's just an unfortunate 100 grams, which is rules, by the way. But we hope this weekend is a good weekend. India's Independence Day is coming up. So we hope that it all ends well. It all ends well this weekend for whatever that was unanswered in the Olympics. If you have your feedback about IPL retentions and Gambhir's support staff, please do send them on 8588 966 996. You can also email us on pods@indiatoday.com. If you are listening to us on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast and Spotify, please do rate us. And if you're watching us on YouTube, like we always say, please leave your comments. We are very, very, very keen on knowing your feedback. Thank you. Have a great weekend.